What's good, YouTube? Today we're gonna be talking about how to be the best lockdown, top lockdown. We're gonna talk about badges. We're gonna talk about jump shot. We're gonna talk about how to be a good offensive lockdown for your team. We're gonna talk about a lot of stuff today, and I just want everybody to know that all this stuff is from experience. You feel me? My experience as a lockdown, been in a lot of finals. I played a lot of the best players. I played the best players in the game. I played a lot of great players who can do a lot of great things on the court. I just want everybody to know you can do more than play defense as lockdown. You can make plays, you can make great passes, you can do a lot of lockdown. So throughout this video, if you want to hear stuff or you didn't think there's something I talked about in this video, I do want y'all to hit me up in the comments about stuff I didn't talk about, you feel me? So I can talk about it next time. So yeah. So to start off this video, we're gonna be talking about the builds and what badges to run and what jump shot to run. Because I get a lot of these questions asking me about man, how are you so good at shooting on the lockdown? How are you so good at offense on lockdown? How are you so efficient from the field while shooting on the lockdown? And yeah, stuff like that. And we're going to talk also about teams. Like when people always ask me, how do I get on a good team? I'm an ultimate lockdown. I'm trying to get on a good team. I'm trying to get noticed in the community. There's a lot of stuff we could talk about. You feel me? But right now we're going to talk about getting to these builds and honestly what to do in these builds, league builds. Just badges to run, just everything, bro. To be honest with you. So a lot of people ask me what badges to run on lockdown. So this will probably be the first thing we talk about. Now for finishing, a lot of lockdowns do care about finishing. I mean, as a lockdown, really time I only finish is when I'm going on a break or on a fast break. So that's probably the most important thing as a lockdown for finishing and doing badges, you feel me? So limitless takeoff, salute finisher, lob city finisher, posterizer. I mean, these badges help you dunk and finish on the break. And personally, lob city finisher, I really only run that if we're trolling, you're probably up 20 and someone throws me a lob. That's kind of like the thing people do in this community, throw lobs and stuff. Like when you're trolling, it's called front running. Let's just call it front running. You feel me? For my shooting badges, a lot of people want these shooting badges. They want to know how I shoot so good. I'm so efficient from the corner. Oh, I can have 20 points in the corner. A lot of people want to know that. So you got sniper right here. You see what it does. Everybody knows what sniper does this year. You hit your whites. I run on Hall of Fame personally. Corner specialist because I'm always in the corner. Green machine. You got to put on green machine silver, bro. That's just why I run on. I be hooping, bro. I be hooping with green machine silver. I keep on silver. House of Hunter silver. I heard a lot about this badge. People put on bronze to save the badges. I just put on silver because that's why I always ran in that. Limitless spot up. I mean, I would put it on the highest you could put this on. You never know where you have to pull from in the game. So if I got to put from the top of the key hash, I always have this badge. It really helps, feel me? Blinders, that's a badge you need if you want to be a lockdown that shoots 20% on the guard or center or whoever's in your corner. You want to have this badge. You need it, bro. If you don't have this badge, you're not going to be efficient shooting over PGs and stuff. You need it. Catch and shoot. If you're a lockdown, you need catch and shoot. Obviously, as a lockdown, you're going to be in the corner. Guards are going to dime you up, hit you up. You need to be able to catch. You need to have this badge. You're always going to get dotted. You feel me? You need to have this badge. You need to be able to shoot. Deadeye. This is also a very good badge to have when you are it's a good badge because having this badge lets you shoot over the guards, even centers sometimes, because the badge literally is made so you can shoot over stuff. A lot of people don't know that this badge is made so you can shoot over guards and centers and whoever's in the corner with you that you can get an open shot off of. This is the badge that you need to shoot for shooting over guards. Playmaking, we're gonna get into playmaking, but it's not really much of a playmaking. I'm a lock. My lock person, this build personally, I will do a lock build, but not in this video. I gotta make that another video, you feel me? But in this video, this build, I mean, I didn't make it to dribble. This is literally non-dribbling. I got glue hands to catch the ball in the corner, catch the ball anywhere. It just makes me, it's just big as me better animation. Downhill for breaks, bullet passer. I need a gold. I run my bullet passer on gold. I want passes to be fast. That's just personally, that's what I do on my lockdown. A lot of lockdowns have it on silver. Unpluckable, silver, I need it. I still get plucked anyway, so I really don't know what this badge does. Bailout, you need bailout, bro. I hate when guards don't run bailout. Every person on the team, I think, needs bailout. Sometimes you can put in those positions where that bailout pass will help you and you don't force a turnover. Everybody needs bailout. Quick first step, bro. I don't know why I run it. I don't need it. Bro, I told you I had no dribbling on this build. I be getting ripped anyway. I'll be trying to run. I mean, it does help me run, I'm trying to get like front run. This build isn't made for dribbling, so I still get ripped anyway by most of these badges. I run Space Creator. It barely works because again, this build is not made to dribble. I made it to purely play defense and shoot the ball. That's about it. So my defensive badges, what everybody wants to see, bro. I run 𝐿𝐴MP's Hall of Fame. That's what every lock runs 𝐿𝐴MP's on. I don't know one lock that doesn't run 𝐿𝐴MP's Hall of Fame. Pick Dodger Hall of Fame. Everybody runs it on Hall of Fame. Pickpocket. Everybody runs it on Hall of Fame. You feel me? Ankle braces, I run it on gold. I don't run it on HOF. It doesn't work anyway, so why would I put it on HOF? You feel me? It just doesn't work. It's stupid. Hustler, I put this on gold. I think it helps me, you know, I think it helps me get more stops, and it helps me, you know, it just helps me get more stops. I mean, I'll be the first one to the ball every time. As you can see what it says, it helps me get more stops. That's personally what I think. Interceptor, I run on silver. I don't run on HOF. I still get very good lane steals on interceptor. Like, you don't need to run on HOF. If you know you're good and you can get a lane steal, then put it on gold so you can have enough badges to put it wherever you want. Childless Defender, a lot of people, this is underrated. If you ever play lock and you're playing lock and literally like after a guard dribbling the whole play you're dead and you have no energy, that's because you're not running this badge. Guards have a badge called, like, what is that badge called? It's called when, like, I forgot what that badge is called, man. Like when they're dribbling and, like, I don't know, it's like it helps them dribble longer. This badge is made for locks to help keep energy while playing defense. It kind of helps guard the guard more because y'all both around the same energy and same stamina bar. For me, oh, my fault. I'm gonna go back here. Oh, but okay. What's the last badge I'm running here? Intimidator. You need Intimidator. I run on silver, even though I'm on 6'7". I can get a gold, but I don't put it there. It's just something I do. Chase down artists. I put it on bronze. I do get a lot of good chase down blocks. I think I have a lot of good clips where I get good chase down blocks personally, but I run it on this because I think it's where I should run it. You feel me? Rim protector. I get a lot of, like, people ask how you get those blocks behind the PG, like they block you from behind when you're crab. Rim protector does that, and chase down artist helps. If you're running these two badges at lock, you will get these behind crab blocks. Like, a lot of people ask me how I get those crab blocks. That's how I do it. So that's about it for right here. We will get into the jump shot. That's actually what I'm about to do now. Get into the jump shot. We're gonna get into jump shot. Everyone wants to see my jump shot. Y'all saw my shooting badges. Y'all about to see my jump shot now. This is what I use. Like, you feel me? Playing the best of the best. This jump shot I use. I never really took it off. I always use this badge. It helps me shoot over guards, centers, hit 20% greens, do everything. A lock. You won't see it really lock. Just do what I do. You feel me? You just won't. A lot of locks aren't consistent in doing what they gotta do. It's a whole thing, bro. It's a whole thing. No, I did not want to click on this, but yeah, like, I mean, you guys can use my jump shot. Maybe you have your own personal jump shot y'all like to use, but like personally, this is the jump shot I use. And I know y'all want to see my defensive settings. My defensive settings, I will show y'all that. It's pretty simple. My defensive settings, what they are, is pretty simple, pretty simple, pretty simple. Which do I use? I have so many jump shots, bro. It doesn't make any sense. Like, let me see what jump shots I use first. But like, I have so many jump shots. This one I got from another lockdown called Loud. Like, he ran something like this. I just changed it up a little bit. But a lot of these jump shots you can find. A lot of these jump shots you can find through other players. To be honest with you. This one's just jump shot 3, Rudy Gay, release 26. This is jump shot I use currently. Like, if you see me in games, green corner, be efficient on offense and defense. I mean, on offense for shooting and scoring, mid-range, three-pointer. This is the jump shot I use. Jump shot 3 with a blending and release speed of 60, 40, and release speed, you know, max. I gotta have a max. Who doesn't have a max? If you don't have a max, I don't know what you're doing. If you're not running jump shot 3, I don't know what you're doing. Either there's other bases. Jump shot 3, personally, I think is the best for like comp, pro-am, comp anything, to be honest with you. Yeah. And we're gonna go to these defensive settings. I gotta show y'all the defensive settings. Then we're gonna go on some gameplay. We're gonna go on some gameplay and you watching like my games and seeing like what y'all like to see. I don't know, like, I'd rather show it to you guys how I play in a good setting. I'm gonna probably show y'all some finals games, you know. And another thing, a lot of people ask me that play the lock position. They ask me, how do you get on a good team? How do you compete against the best players? How do you do this? How do you do that? I will get into that. I will get into that in another video, because I have a video for that. I will get into another video, how to get on good teams, how to get your name out there, how to network and talk to other pros and how to network and meet other players so y'all can build relationships with the people you need to get. Like if you're going for the league, you need to build relationships with the people you need to build relationships with. So I'll talk to you guys about that in another video. It's coming out, don't worry. But right now we're talking about defensive settings right now. So I do run OP. Now I know I'm a lock. I know I really don't have the ball a lot in my hands, but I run openness. I mean, I say I'd rather if I'm gonna pass with A, I'd rather go for the open person. Like that's just personally me. I just rather the ball go to the open person. I run box out sensor 0 and defense sensor 0. I don't use any of it. Like all my shit's on 0. I know a lot of locks run 10, 15. Like they put this on 10 to 15. No, I just keep it 0. Like I honestly keep it 0. Everything else, if you want to see, receiver control, icon passing, pro stick defense, you know, I think I keep most of these. Now I turn my shot meter off, vibration off, perfect release off. I turn all of this off, dude. I don't like all the extra stuff. I just want my meter off and everything else off. It just feels like my controller feels better, everything feels better. So I just take everything off. Okay. Now we're gonna talk about some gameplay of me, honestly, in the finals. That's what we're gonna talk about for this last maybe 5 minutes of video. I don't want to keep you guys here too long, so we're gonna talk about this last thing we gotta talk about here. So yeah, let's talk about this video, man. Let's talk about this video. Here we go. I want to see what this video is at. Oh, I do want to show you guys that too. I'll show you guys at the end of the video. I'll probably put it somewhere where you guys can see. So this is a game in the finals. The last finals I played in with my team. Ball So Hard is my brand, one of my brands. 𝐻𝐿 has it too. So like if you guys trying to get right with Ball So Hard, I own this brand with 𝐻𝐿. I have my own version of it. This is probably the brand I'm going to use for pre-draft. So if you guys want to hoop, like this is the brand to hoop in personally, you feel me? So yeah, so this is my brand. So if you guys always asking, I know 𝐻𝐿 has his brand and stuff, but 𝐻𝐿 let me use it for a couple leagues. And the leagues we did play in, which was NDPL, and I think we're gonna play in some other league, we made finals in. So we made finals in both times for the leagues we played in. So we hoop. Now I heard a lot of people ask questions about 10s, and since people say I post 10s videos too. Those 10s videos I post like for entertainment. I know a lot of people want to see 10s, but honestly, if you're trying to get known in the 2K community, you have to play something. Like either you have your own team or your boys you're playing with, or if you're trying to get your name out there, play 10s. Like you can network in the 10s, even though a lot of people don't like playing 10s or whatever the case may be. You can play 10s, you feel me? It's definitely a good thing that will help you, honestly. And if you guys want to see my video, I'm on build video. The build video is coming out. I know people want to see my build. Even though it's the end of the year, y'all still can probably try to use it for next year. I don't know if 6-7s are gonna be that good, but you guys can do what you want with it. But in this gameplay right here, bro, we hooping. I mean, defense was looking good, offense was looking good. It was just a couple of things we need to work out. But you know, when you're with a team like this that has good communication, that wants to win, like right there, that's a bad foul. Like, but it's a miscommunication. I didn't think my power forward was gonna move up right there, and I knew I got hit with the screen, so I fouled. It's just what I did. I'd rather intentional, but I said might as well go for the blitz and try to get a steal or try something than rather just intentional. But you know, that's just miscommunication with teammates, not knowing, not on the same page. That's all it is. That's all you have to communicate with your team. But with new teams like this, and we don't play with each other that much, we only load up when we have to, stuff gets kind of shaky and stuff's not going to be what we want, you know? It's just not going to be what we want. Now, the 1 and 2 are Froome and 𝐁𝐿2K has actually been on the top 100 UPA leaderboard 4 times in a row. I think on power forward, on PG, he's been on the top 100 UPA leaderboards like so many times. This guy is just a hooper. I mean, personally, I think he has a lot of potential. Even UPA, since they're putting him on top 100 UPA leaderboards, I think he has a lot of potential. But he's a hooper. You know, we just put this together for this league, you know, under 𝐻𝐿's brand. You see Froome hooping, he's a hooper. Froome went to UPA. He went crazy. He was talking his stuff. I like that out of Froome. Froome's a good player. I like that out of Froome. You feel me? But yeah, I like that out of Froome. But like see right here, Kemba's playing good D. It didn't let me get the ball right there. I probably thought I was trying to go on the break right there, but good D by shoot, 2K in the corner, you feel me? Kemba's actually, I got Kemba and T-Smooth to hoop because I needed a 4 and 5. They're actually a great players to play with. Kemba has a lot of knowledge. He's been around the game for a long time. So Kemba has a lot of knowledge and a lot of things you can learn from Kemba. As far as defense and offense, he's very patient on the court. T-Smooth, he's known in the upper 10s. He plays in upper 10s. He's won a good amount of tournaments. He has his name out there. If T-Smooth go for the league, he could probably do well. He could probably a big prospect next year if he keeps hooping, honestly. Yeah. But right now, we're versing Jero, league prospect Bray. You got Torn, league prospect. He's been hooping in a lot of tournaments and championships. You feel me? NATO, even though it says F the 2K League, I mean, he was a prospect. He is a great player too. NATO is definitely a great player also. Like this, NATO is a player that can, you know, he can do what he gotta do at the center position. I think I saw him play other positions, but mostly center for me when I play with him or seen him play. And this tournament is for $2,000. There was a lot of confusion with like the tournaments and how much the tournament was, but it's worth $2,000, I think. From PS5 and Xbox, talking to the commissioner, it was worth that much. But the biggest thing for Pro-Am, honestly, if you're trying to be known and you're trying to get noticed and you're trying to like and you're trying to get noticed and get in the Pro-Am scene, when you get a chance to play good players like this and like play with very good players, you want to be composed and you want to hoop and try your best. I mean, like when you get a chance to hoop, you got to go out there and hoop. Don't get me wrong. And like team on a team type base, you got to be patient and you have to be understanding. You have to want to win. You have to want to work with the team. And everybody on the court, you got to think they can hoop at their highest potential. Probably the biggest thing I could tell a new team or people who are trying to get in the league or people who are trying to get noticed. You feel me? Yep. Like as you can see in this game, this is a pure example of the things I'm trying to explain to you guys. Like a pure example. In this game, when you're playing in championships, people might be nervous or whatever the case might be. I don't think these players I'm playing with are nervous. I don't think they're anything, to be honest with you. I think they're just, you know, hoopers. You feel me? I think they're hoopers. But like the whole situation comes down to yeah, these guys are hoopers. But you know, everybody gets nervous. This is everybody's first game on. As you can see, there's a lot of communication going on right here. I'm trusting my 2 guard with defense. He pop take. But there's a lot of communication. You see right there, telling my teammate to pinch and help me because the teammate just popped take, and take in this game is insane. Like you could do a whole lot of things with takeover as a PG, and as a lock, I need to communicate with my teammate to limit those scores and everything. Like right now, top PG, one of the top PGs for Torn. Like just playing Torn right now, you know. Like I've heard a lot about Torn. I played him a lot, 10s. I did a lot with Torn. You feel me? And like, you feel me? This is just what it is. This is what it is. He's a hooper. But we'd be able to pull out the win here. But you know, he's a hooper. But like I said, we start off slow. Start of the game, we're starting off pretty slow. We're starting off pretty slow here. But you know, that's just how you gotta be composed. You gotta be a good teammate. Like you just gotta be composed and be ready. Because you're not gonna start off leading, or you might not have the momentum at the start of the game, but you can get it if you keep working and keep trying, you know? Keep moving. And like, I will have some lockdown notes of what I took at playing lockdown, like kind of like a tutorial. Honestly, I'm playing lock. I have some notes I have, like what to do in this, like on your control, like the set, like not just settings, but like I have some notes. I'll put it in the description after the video. You can go click on the description and it'll be like a link to what I'm talking about. Like if you're trying like notes or what to do in certain positions. I got y'all. It'll be under the description. But I ain't trying to hold y'all up for too long. If y'all do have any questions about the video, y'all can actually go watch this exact game on my YouTube channel. It's still on my channel. But if y'all have any questions about the video or what like things to do in certain positions or question about anything, y'all can hit me up on Twitter. My Twitter is on my YouTube. My Instagram, y'all hit me up on anything. I'll respond. I'll just give me a little bit of time and I'll respond. But like, if y'all enjoyed the video, comment, like, subscribe. You feel me? I will be posting more content, competitive pro content. If you are subscribing to me now, you're gonna see honestly way more competitive pro content. So just keep, you know, just stay subscribed. You feel me? But that's it, y'all. I ain't gonna hold you up. And you know, we here, we hooping. NBA2K23 coming out. We playing. We there. We pre-draft every tournament. We there. I'm coming for the best players. Just want y'all to know that we here. Can't wait to pre-draft. We gonna hoop. So I'm still keeping. I don't know if Kai's bringing back Balls of Hard brand, but y'all probably will see me in some more Balls of Hard jerseys. I got new jerseys, new everything. You feel me? I might be hooping with my boy Shoot. He still wants to hoop. You feel me? My boy Shoot. Kimbo's a great player. Team's a great player. We'll see what happens pre-draft. We're definitely gonna be there though. But all right, y'all. Have a nice day and subscribe.